You want me to put that on my todger?
Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. As you know, I am about other professional matters at the moment, and therefore there's a little catching up going on with regard to the glut of material that has recently come out and continues to come out in relation to Harry's wife. But fear not, gentle viewers. I will, of course, be getting round to providing my incisive and sardonic observations, all in good time. As you know, the Prince and Princess of Wales were in Boston for the Earthshot Awards, and Harry's wife, as a consequence of her narcissistic trait of envy, being motivated by her narcissism to deal with the threat to control posed by the appearance of the nemesis and the one that got away, means that we have a useful opportunity to see just how threatened Harry's wife is by the Princess of Wales. First of all, she's threatened by the fact that the Princess of Wales is going to become Queen. Her husband is an heir to the throne. And when King Charles shuffles off this mortal coil in the mists of the future, William will become king. And therefore, Catherine becomes queen, something that Harry's wife believes that she should be. Furthermore, Catherine is well liked and admired. She's been admired for her looks, her style, her elegance, her kindness, her emotional empathy, the fact that she exhibits magnetism with regard to dealing with people, the fact that she was harangued by the paparazzi, indeed to a greater extent than that of Harry's wife, although, of course, Harry's wife's revisionist history would make you think that it was the other way around. That Catherine put up with unpleasant media treatment, but she dealt with it, and that she married into the royal family as a commoner, and has made an excellent fist of it all. And therefore, in a sense, Harry's wife always had to measure up to that standard, and as we know, she has roundly failed. Accordingly, just by simply being there and being the husband of William, Catherine poses a clear and present and repeated threat to Harry's wife, not because Catherine sends her messages in the dead of the night saying, "Oi, I know how much plastic surgery you've had. You're nowhere near as naturally good-looking as I am." Not at all. Catherine had always exhibited kindness and friendliness towards Harry's wife, even if she found that she might have to hold her nose to a degree in her involvement with her. And of course, as time has gone on, she realises what she's been dealing with, and, expertly advised, has responded accordingly. Nevertheless, she has not done anything unpleasant to Harry's wife, although, as we know, Harry's wife has treated Catherine unpleasantly, and also with regard to her treatment of Catherine's daughter, Charlotte. There is a repeated threat to Harry's wife by the simple presence of the Princess of Wales. And each and every time the Princess of Wales is talked about, photographed, that she appears in the news, take for instance the stunning gold dress that she wore at the Bond premiere, which purportedly had Harry going, "Oh, wow, oh, Catherine," and having a quiet ham shank in the grounds of Monty Shitshow over the image lasered into his brain. Each time Catherine appears looking resplendent and elegant, it reinforces to Harry's wife everything that she is not, and her narcissism causes her to scream like a banshee as she is repeatedly wounded and challenged by these appearances. And of course, the recent activity with regard to Boston has also caused a problem and has been picked up by Closer magazine with the headline, "Why Harry's Wife Feels Threatened by Kate's American Triumph." As it's revealed, Kate Middleton and Prince William, again, they don't call her the Princess of Wales, but that's their issue, will fly out to New York within days of the Sussexes' visit, and Insider reveals tensions are running high as Harry's wife panics she'll be overshadowed. And indeed, The overshadowing by somebody else is a threat to control of the narcissist and will cause wounding, and one response of the narcissism could be to cause that narcissist to feel anxious, so that the response of the narcissist is to do something to prevent the overshadowing and accordingly then deal with the threat to control. The article continues. She's stunned in a dazzling white gown while attending a royal state banquet with the most senior members of the royal family recently. In her new position as the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, accompanied by husband Prince William, poignantly chose a pearl and diamond tiara named Lover's Knot, which had been a firm favourite of her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana. No, Diana, Princess of Wales. That, of course, gets under Harry's wife's skin, the fact that she looked resplendent and elegant, and the fact that she was wearing something that was a favourite of the person that Harry's wife emulates. And fans lavish praise on the princess, with one posting, "Kate is beautiful and will make a wonderful queen." Again, such comments directed towards Catherine are ones which wound Harry's wife, while another added, "She's such a credit to the royal family." The engagement, during which Kate was photographed laughing and raising a toast with the South African Prime Minister, took place just 2 weeks before she and William were due to fly to Boston, USA, back on the 30th of November for another major event on the royal calendar. The Prince and Princess of Wales hosted the 2022 Earthshot Prize, a prestigious award ceremony launched by William in 2020, which recognised eco-initiatives globally. Kate and William are still hugely popular in the States. Again, that causes wounding for Harry's wife, following their 2014 tour to New York, when one fan was overheard saying, "We have plenty of divas, but no duchesses." That, of course, ultimately ends up wounding Harry's wife. Again. But 8 years on, there's definitely a duchess in town, Harry's wife, who insiders tell us is feeling increasingly anxious over Kate's looming visit to the United States. The source says Harry's wife will put a brave face on it, facade management, but it's well known she's having a bit of a meltdown. Wounding, ignited fury, that Kate is taking over her territory, sense of entitlement, and could well outshine her. Kate and William are still very much liked and respected in the United States, and to the vast majority, the brutal reality is that Harry's wife couldn't hold a candle to Kate as far as being a quintessential princess is concerned. Ooh, savage, wounding again. There's already so much love and affection towards Kate across the pond. Fans in the US media find her fascinating and see her as the modern-day Diana, again, stealing the crown that Harry's wife believes is rightfully her, since she's able to connect with people by being so grounded and real. And thus the implication there is that Harry's wife isn't grounded and isn't real, and as we all know, she is a charlatan and a faker. Kate and William's trip to the States has been seen as long overdue. Harry's wife and Harry sensationally embarked on their own unofficial tour a year after stepping down as senior royals in January 2020. Visiting the One World Observatory, where the late Queen had visited in 2010 to pay her respects to victims of the September 11th terror attacks, Harry's wife and Harry also appeared on stage at Global Citizen Live, think Fridge by Valentino, and visit a school in Harlem, think Chairman Mao goes to New York, where Harry's wife bored the arse off many children by promoting her own book. At the time, the royals were said to be miffed over the couple's tour after Harry and Harry's wife expressed their need for privacy, hypocrisy, sense of entitlement. Now, to make matters worse, Harry's wife, 41, and Harry, 38, will again fly from their California mansion to New York City within days of Kate and William. They will receive a Nipple of Grope Award for moral courage, bollocks, in standing up to the institution over alleged racism at a gala held today, 6th of December. And while the city has always been a favourite of Harry's wife, having hosted her hen do at the classy Markle Hotel, see parts passim, with her and Harry later staying at Princess Diana's favourite, the Carlisle, the source says Harry's wife now fears she'll be left in Kate's shadow. Threat to control. The insider says heading up this gala is a huge deal for them. It's a chance to enhance their own status among the power players in New York and get some quality networking in while promoting their own charitable endeavours. Residual benefits character trait acquisition, but believe me, most people there will just think, yeah, okay, bit of a Klingon here. But now, instead of being the centre of attention, Harry's wife will be worried that it'll all be about Kate. Wounding, threat to control. The news media will swoon over her and William. Kate very much has the edge over Harry's wife right now in the popularity stakes. I would say it's more than an edge. I would say that it's a gulf. The royals are likely to meet with some of the people who are also friendly with the Sussexes if they do visit Manhattan. It's fair to say that Harry's wife would not be happy if her closest friends, she doesn't have any, were to be seen spending time with Kate. Again, that's the sense of ownership of people, how the narcissist sees those people as mine and you're not allowed near them. It's a real test for Harry's wife's nerves. It's a real test for her need for control, as well as Harry's, of course, since relations between him and William are still at rock bottom. Accordingly, it shows that the presence of the nemesis continues to threaten the sense of control that Harry's wife subconsciously has and must assert. It also demonstrates, of course, that this is ongoing and it's never going to go away, and the fact that the two couples were recently in the United States at the same time provided a threat to control for Harry's wife, and how many people do indeed see her as trailing behind Catherine, Princess of Wales, something, of course, which infuriates Harry's wife. The narcissist never, ever likes to be second. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.